Hello and happy Monday in math. Hi guys, I miss you and I'm glad you're joining me for math today. We are in our last week of measurement, so it's kind of been cool because you've gone back and forth and done some things in English and some things in Spanish. So today I want to review all the different ways we could measure things and start to introduce you to our new one, which is capacity. I know it's a big word. Ready? Listen. Capacity. So first, let's take a look at our anchor chart. I know there's one behind me, but it's kind of hard to see it. So I took a picture. This way we could see it a little bit better. So one of the ways we could measure something is the length. And remember, that's measuring how long something is or how short it is. So that's what the words are in our special bubbles here, short or long. So if I look at the picture, I could say the worm is longer than the crayon, or the crayon is shorter than the worm. Okay, the next thing you learned was weight, and you did that with me, and it's how heavy an object is. So remember, things like a watermelon are going to be very heavy, whereas something like an apple is light. So when we describe the weight of something, we say light or heavy. We could say something is lighter or heavier than something else. And then last week you worked on the height. So that means like how tall an object is. So it can be short or tall. You can say something is shorter, like the boy is shorter than the girl. Or you could say the girl is taller than the boy. So our words to describe the height are short and tall. And then our new one that you're going to learn about is capacity. And that means how much a container can hold. So I drew two bowls over here, and the small one can hold less, and the big one can hold more. So when we're talking about capacity, we're using our words more or less. Okay, my friends? So we're going to take a look at our LEQ for this week real quick. This way, this will get us ready to go. It says, how can we describe and compare the capacity of two containers? So I'm going to read it again, and then we'll talk about what each of the words mean. Ready? How can we describe and compare the capacity of two containers? So remember, when we describe something, that's using our words to talk about it. And then when we compare for capacity, our words are going to be more or less. So here I drew a big circle to help you remember it's going to be more, and then a little circle to help you remember it's going to be less. And the capacity, how much? How much can it hold? For the word two, I also wrote the number two so you could remember how to read that. And then containers are, think like a cup, a bowl, a mug, things that can hold water would be a container. Okay, my friends? So we're going to read it one more time, and this time I want you to try reading it with me, okay? Here we go. Ready? How can we describe and compare the capacity of two containers? Nice job, guys. Make sure you watch your other videos today.